Hey, how are you doing? This probably isn't going to be a long stream. I'm just going until the end of the main story here. What'd you miss from the second half of the last stream? Not too much. Just, Lamplight and Vault 87 mostly. And, Paradise Falls. Hey, Sea Raider, how's it going? I'm doing, fairly well, I guess. Besides, you know, having to go to work tomorrow. That fucking sucks. Okay, so I showed this on stream yesterday, but I'm gonna do it again here because, man, this fucking pisses me off. And you just get fucking teleported straight back into the room. Makes no goddamn sense.
Objective is secured, sir.
Yep, it always does, and it's stupid.
Good work, soldier. Make sure the Gek is secured aboard my vertibird.
Yes, sir. I'll have the techs come down and remove it immediately, sir.
You're certain she's unharmed?
Yes, sir. She'll pass out shortly, but we can revive her.
Excellent. Prepare her for transport immediately.
Right away, sir.
Don't worry about missing Paradise Falls, SW81. I'm going to be playing this game a lot more for the sake of the video, so I will be hitting Paradise Falls again, at least 1 or 2 more times.
So, you're awake. Let's keep this nice and simple. You're going to tell me the code for that purifier, and you're going to tell me now.
Yeah, you're right about that one, Gage. Hey, Pyrai? I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Now that's just what I wanted to hear. So what's the code?
This guy seems trustworthy. Let's just give him the code. I'm sure nothing will go wrong here. I'm sure he'll be reasonable and willing to work with us if I give him the code, right? I mean, it makes sense. It's not like he's the most two-dimensional video in the entire Did I say video? It's not like he's the most two-dimensional villain in the entire fucking series. So yeah, let's give him the code.
Let's just make sure you're telling the truth. This is Colonel Autumn. Are your men in place, soldier?
Oh, I can save it here.
Standing by for code transmission.
Your code is 216. Repeat, 216. Confirm and enter.
Copy, 216. Stand by, sir. Entering code now. Confirm. That's the correct code. Systems coming online now, sir. I'll have a full report shortly.
Thank you for cooperating. I'm afraid we no longer have need of your services.
Oh. Oh, that, okay. What wonderful writing, Bethesda, thank you.
So, you're awake. Let's keep this nice and simple. You're...
Yeah.
You really think I'm that stupid? I know you were there. I saw you.
No, you didn't. You're back
You're
as
in a
the
heap
entire
of
time,
trouble,
fucker.
kid. You're a traitor to the United States government. You know what happens to traitors, don't you? You give me that code, and maybe we can work out a deal for you. But you need to start talking right now.
See, and this is part of the thing that bugs me too. He's like, yes, we can work out a deal if you give me the code, but then he just kills you anyways. Like, I generally think that's bad writing for a villain because, why would anyone trust a villain who's just going to blatantly lie to you? Hey, I'll spare your life if you do as I say. What's that? You did as I said? Well, I'm going to kill you now. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Why do you want this code so badly?
You know why. We can't start the purifier without it. The longer the purifier isn't running, the more people suffer. Now, I'm running out of patience, son. I want that code, and I want it now. Very well. We'll just verify that now. This is
Yeah,
Colonel
exactly,
Autumn.
Gage. This
Are your men in
absolutely
place,
could have been a
soldier?
moment where they had a Caesar's type speech.
Stand by for code transmission.
Your code is 704. Repeat, 704. Confirm and enter.
Copy. 704. Stand by, sir. Entering code now. Negative, sir. The code's no good. I just lost another man.
Why do you insist on making things difficult? Maybe I should start shooting. How much blood you think you can afford to lose before you tell me what I want to know?
Colonel, I have need of you.
Mr. President,
Yeah,
I
he
have no
did.
time for other matters.
I noticed
Hurry
that
with
too,
you,
and I
shortly.
don't know why.
Now,
It's really
Colonel.
weird.
Yes, sir.
Alone at last. I do apologize for Colonel Autumn's attitude. He's been under a great deal of stress lately. I've no doubt that you know who I am. I'm sure you've heard my radio broadcasts. I'd like to have a word with you face to face. I think there are a few things that you and I should discuss. You'll find your possessions in the locker near the door. I'll unlock the way for you. And I'll unlock your restraints as well. I'll be waiting for you in my office. Please don't tarry.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag, if necessary.
This guy's voice sounds familiar. Is this the fucking guy who voices Nick Valentine?
I have somewhere else to be.
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guests from Vault 101 to my office. You're doing quite well. Please do not impede her progress. Thank you.
They're not who they say they are. Get out while you can, before they get you too. They're not who they say they are. Get out while you can, before they get you too.
This force field isn't even on, though.
I'm watching you. They're not who they say they are. Get out while you can, before they get you too.
Hello. If you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me. If you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me.
Attention! This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore President's previous directive. The prisoner from Vault 101 is to be shot on sight. I repeat, shot on sight. This is an order.
Alright, I forgot to put a weapon on. Oh yeah, I don't doubt Nick's voice actor voices many characters in Bethesda games. I just wasn't expecting to see him in Fallout 3. I know he does that one shopkeeper in Skyrim, and obviously Nick in Fallout 4. And yeah, I do talk about I have it written in the script how two-dimensional the Enclave is. And it's really fucking disappointing, because they're my favorite faction. Yeah, exactly, Mackenzie. Yeah. Sorry, it's kind of hard to properly comment and talk about things while streaming, at least for me. But, yeah. I think one of the most important things to this series is having these evil characters be humanized in a way. Like, two-dimensional cartoon villains just aren't interesting. If you have a bad guy show up and say, "I'm the bad guy," that's not very compelling. It's also weird that, wow. Yeah, it's really weird that Brotherhood power armor is better than fucking Enclave power armor in every way. Actually, Enclave power armor has slightly more rad resistance, but still, it's like, this is supposed to be super advanced armor that they've been developing top secretly, yet the Brotherhood just has better armor. Well, I'm not saying pure evil villains don't have a place. They absolutely do. It's just, you know, right setting and context, kind of like you're saying there. Okay, why the fuck are they carrying dirty water? This is the Enclave. What the fuck was that? What? Oh. Shit, that power armor didn't do anything for you, buddy. Voice audio is a bit low? It's set to max on OBS, so I'm not sure what I can do about that. And yeah, pure evil villains can be written without them being cartoon villains, and that's the point. Cartoon villains have a place in cartoons. And even then, you can write complex villains for cartoons. Like, there's no reason why you can't. But, I don't know, just... The more I'm working on this video, the more I'm finding everything about Fallout 3 to be frustrating as all hell, because there's just so much potential that they just didn't tap into. And I say the same thing about Fallout 4, but that's basically the worst thing you can do, is lost potential. The game audio is too high. Alright, give me a second here. How's this? I can't hear the stream audio myself, so it's hard for me to gauge how good the audio difference is. All right. Yeah, exactly, Gage. That's the best way to describe these games, unfortunately. And that's the thing, is Morrowind had a ton of depth, and even Oblivion had some decent depth to it. But after that, Bethesda just took a nosedive and haven't stopped. Wait a second, did that guy just... Hold on, I'm gonna tab out and look at the stream for a second. Because I think that Enclave troop just said for Eden, even though they're directly disobeying his orders. Yeah, he did. What the fuck? Sorry, it's hard for me to keep up with chat. Uh, what do you think of Blood Moon and the Tribunal DLCs in Morrowind? I like them both very much. I prefer Blood Moon, though. Wait, is this the place I was at earlier? Ah, shit. I ran around in a circle.
You're not supposed to be in here. What are you doing here? They captured me. Brought me here from Project Purity. I didn't want to help them at first, but the technology they have here, it's so far advanced from anything I've worked with. Of course. You've seen the kind of technology these people have. They want to help people. They want to change the wasteland. I couldn't pass up an opportunity to work in an environment like this. Look, it's not personal. Really, it's not. But Dr. Lee... I'm sorry you see it that way. What are you going to do? Kill me over... Not so close. Hey! Ah!
Oh shit, you're not supposed to be able to talk to these guys. Yep. There's probably not a whole lot left to the stream because I'm going to be ending it as soon as the main game ends. Well, maybe not as soon as the main game ends, but you know what I mean. Let's see.
You're too kind. Pleasure is mine, I assure you. I've been anxious to make your acquaintance for some time.
For some time. Okay, why?
My young friend.
How is it that the president knows about me and is anxious to meet me? Like, the Enclave shouldn't really know a whole lot about you at this point, because your interaction with them at this point has been watching Autumn question James, and then they both well, James dies and Autumn gets Autumn just kind of goes to sleep in the radiation. And then the Enclave troops shoot at you. They have no way of knowing your name or who you are or how you relate to Project Purity. Then you get the Gek and they just somehow know you're there and capture you. And now he's anxious to meet me. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense to me. Isn't that immoral? Well, yes, I will blow up the Enclave then. I'll never be able to see the scene again without thinking of that stupid clip either.
You and I have a chance to make our country a better place for all of us. I'd like you to make sure that chance isn't wasted. Understand, I am placing a great deal of trust in you. Your simple presence here proves that.
And why would he trust the player character this much? Like, at this point, the Enclave have done nothing but try to kill the player. So, like, why would he think for even a moment that you have any reason to help him or side with him? Yes, I did make that edit. It was part of my response video to Many a True Nerd. And someone asked for that clip to be isolated, so I did, and I just uploaded the clip alone.
Just what I needed to hear. What I'm going to ask of you may seem a bit disturbing. I assure you there's a very good reason for it. I'd like to explain what I want you to do. Will you indulge me for a moment?
Well, technically the Enclave didn't kill James. James killed himself and tried to take out Autumn and the Enclave with him. But there's still no reason to help the Enclave. They've been nothing but hostile to you up until this point. And the president here can't even control his own men, as we just saw fighting our way to him. So there's no reason in the world that we should want to help Eden. Like, he explains what the FEV, the modified FEV does. It's going to kill everything on the surface. Well, everything affected by radiation. Everything that isn't pure. So, if this was a better game, they would have had more encounters with the Enclave, and some of those encounters wouldn't have been hard-coded as hostile. Like, I don't know, maybe you work with them on for something. You're forced to work together through some situation. Or just anything to give a bit of positive light to the Enclave, to make it a bit of a morally gray choice of siding with them or not. And here's the thing is, Eden's plan here to poison the water, Colonel Autumn doesn't even want to do that. Which just makes this all the more frustrating. Colonel Autumn is less extreme than Eden, but he doesn't want to work with you, and Eden does. And there's no reason for any of it.
The good people of this country cannot regain control while the mutation runs rampant through our land. My soldiers cannot stem the tide, nor Brotherhood of Steel. Mutations like these super mutants and ghouls must be purged from our society, our world, before we can proceed anew. Where others have failed, I believe your father's work can succeed.
And that's the thing too, is the Enclave's plan from Fallout 2 didn't fail. It was destroyed before they can enact it.
I was hoping you'd see it my way. If the water purifier can be activated, it can be used to distribute toxins that will eliminate any mutated creatures upon ingestion. The longer it runs, the cleaner the world becomes. I need you to see that it starts running, and that the necessary modification is made. In front of you is a vial of modified FEV virus, based on schematics of the purifier controls. It can be inserted directly into the console. Then enter the code necessary to start the purifier. The automated systems will take care of the rest. That's all you need to do. It's very simple.
So why give this choice to the player? Like, there's no reason in the world for the player to want to make this decision to side with the Enclave. There's no compelling reason to. It's like, hey, do you want to be evil? It's basically the Megaton question again. Hey, do you want to nuke this town for no reason? Sure. And it's like, yes, you can actually inject the FEV. It actually is an option you can do. So it's really weird to me that it seems like an option they added, much like blowing up Megaton, to give the player an option to be evil just for the sake of it for no good reason. No, it's not a fake choice. You can't actually poison the water.
Excellent. I am pleased to know that I can count on you. There isn't much time. I suggest you travel there immediately. Once you've taken the vial, you're free to go. I'll do what I can to help speed your exit.
See, my science skill isn't even that high, so why is this an option? My character's intelligence is high, but their science isn't.
Really? Do go on. Is our nation really in a state to be holding public elections? I think not. Once we have re-established ourselves, brought civilization to the land around us, then we can return to the old world policies. Because unlike humans, I am infallible. Because I've been programmed to be, of course. Processing. Internal logic error detected. Resetting primary memory circuits. Please stand by. Perhaps there is a problem. I am unsure how to proceed. Processing directive. New directive accepted. Self-destruct sequence initialized. Civilian is advised to remove hazardous FEV material and exit at once. FEV vial must be secured before door locks are released. Security protocol Gamma 3.
Actually, wait, I wasn't going to kill him. Alright, let's do this song and dance again. Yeah.
I'm afraid I won't be persuaded. Whatever powers you may
Well, I failed to talk him down.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Alright. What is my science skill at? 21. With 21 science skill, you too could talk a fucking super AI computer to kill itself. Amazing. Truly amazing. Wow, I was trying to talk to that guy, asshole.
I see I found you at last. I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you. Yes, and the most fascinating one at that. Whoa, this technology is amazing. Imagine the evil that can be eliminated with such tools.
I can't remember. I think Emil Pagliarillo actually wrote Blood Moon. I'm pretty sure. I might have to fact check that. But if that's true, then it's surprising to me because I actually really fucking love Blood Moon. Which makes it all that much more weird that everything he wrote after that is complete fucking garbage because Blood Moon was fucking amazing. You know what? I'm curious now. I'm going to look that up quickly. Yeah, he's credited on Wikipedia for working on Blood Moon at the very least. Oh my god. According to Wikipedia, ML Pagliarillo, he is best known for being the lead designer and lead writer of Fallout 3, for which he received the Best Writing Award at the 2008 Game Developers Choice Awards. How the fuck did this man win a Best Writing Award for this fucking game? How? Like, oh my god. And that's how you know that fucking any kind of award is fucking useless. If this guy can win a Best Writing Award for Fallout 3, oh my god.
I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors. I only wish I could have arrived sooner to aid your escape.
How the fuck did you follow a vertibird, Fox?
I felt it was only fair that I return the favor. After all, I know no one else in this world. I appreciate the offer, but I must decline. I have an entire world to explore, and I must not be delayed any further.
No, 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 no.
I have read...
No, I need you, Fox. Where's the cheat for Karma? Fallout 3 Karma cheat. Following a helicopter isn't that hard. I'm pretty sure it's going to be difficult to find out where it lands when it's moving way faster than you. These vertibirds in the Fallout games move at fucking light speed. Okay. Reward Karma 2000.
Something troubling you, my friend? I owe you no less than my life. How could I refuse?
And just think, 10 years after this point, the Brotherhood would get so extreme that they would fucking kill Fox on sight, even though he's, friendly. Even though he's a good guy. At least they got rid of ML as the head writer. I mean, yeah, hopefully. I have heard that. I don't know how true it is, but... I mean, we'll only know how much that's going to change things once the next game comes out, whatever it is. I think that's part of the problem, is... there's more to it than just ML. There's many factors involved, obviously, in making a game. And, like, yeah, ML's definitely responsible for a lot of the issues, but I don't think they're all his fault. Like, you have to consider all the quests in Fallout 4, most of which are complete fucking garbage. Like, I still find it mind-blowing that, one of the few quests in Fallout 4 that involves conflict between two groups that you can resolve is a quest that's over and done with in like a minute.
Time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
Hold on. Without the Gek, they took the Gek from me. Maybe he doesn't know.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it.
Maybe he doesn't know that the Gek was taken from me.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back.
And hold on a second. When the fuck did Top Chat, or when did Live Chat turn into Top Chat for me? It shouldn't fucking be there.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful?
Why were you afraid the Gek was lost? Did you know I got kidnapped by the Enclave?
Excellent. With that, We hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier.
No, we don't. Because what if the Enclave found a way around the GEC for making the Purifier work? Like, there's other purifiers in the world, so obviously there's a way of doing it. The Enclave obviously has their own way of making pure water in their base. So why can't they expand that technology to this purifier? Lamplight makes no fucking sense at all. Or whatsoever. Fuck Lamplight. I fucking hate that place. So fucking stupid. The Enclave took the GEC. They're installing it now.
Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives. That's good news. Still, we can...
If the Enclave has the GEC, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided.
And here's another thing. Here, I'll do this so we can see Prime. They make a big deal of Liberty Prime not being functional. It's this big goal of the Brotherhood to get Liberty Prime working. You would think there would be some kind of quests involved in that. But there aren't. It's just, oh no, Liberty Prime isn't working. Then, oh, look, we might be able to use Liberty Prime.
You take the Pride and
Like, there's...
Take our friend here and secure that Purifier.
Yes.
Nah, I do actually kind of like Liberty Prime.
Before we
Like,
get started,
okay, sure, a
I
giant
wanted to
robot
let
is
you know
kind of dumb,
the
but
Pride and I have decided
it's
that after
dumbness
all
that I
you've
like. It
survived,
still might be an
you've
issue
done
for
enough to be an
Fallout, though.
honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations.
Oh yeah, I know that instance you're talking about, Thomas. Yeah, Pete Hines, for being a PR guy, treats the fans pretty shittily from what I've seen. He doesn't like being questioned on anything. He just wants people to accept their bullshit and not question it. I'll take the power armor.
Sure thing. Hopefully, it'll give you a bit of an extra edge. And don't let...
Hey, we're going to give you some power armor.
Okay.
Take our power armor, please.
The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support.
Oh no.
Close to the thing. Keep it clear.
Oh no.
Get it to
I
where you
made the
need to go.
same fucking mistake as H-Bomb did.
We head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move.
Fallout has no lore now. It's just 50s aesthetic and nuclear fallout for literally ever. Yeah, if anyone here hasn't seen it yet, there's a good video you should check out called it's titled something like Bethesda Never Understood Fallout, and it does a really great job of explaining why Bethesda's so bad with Fallout. They basically explain that in the world of Fallout, culture hasn't stagnated in the 1950s. The world of Fallout is what people in the 1950s imagined the future would look like. But not just that, it's what people in 1996 imagine the people in the 1950s would imagine the future as. And not just that, but nuked. It's really good. I absolutely recommend people watch that video if they're interested. No! 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 Oh. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh wait, now I'm overweight because of the armor. Is this actually better than what I've got on now? Yeah? Holy fuck. Alright. Oh yeah, I've got basically no ammo for most of my weapons. Oh yeah, Zarek Zakron is a great YouTuber. I absolutely recommend everyone follow him. I don't watch his stuff often, but the ones I have watched are fucking great. Yeah, I did see that, Thomas. It's the Iron Giant! I mean, you're not wrong. What the fuck are you shooting at? Hey, what do you guys think about the current battle? Oh! the Raiders just aren't even here. They just completely disabled... They completely disabled the entire Raider base for this moment. That is amazing. Oh yes, I will take your ammo. The best part about Liberty Prime is his fucking anti-communism lines. They're great. Yeah, it is. Agreed, Justin. See you later.
The last domino falls here.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, he was never used in Anchorage, but he was planned to be used there, and that's why he has those lines programmed in. Which Liberty Prime did you like more? 3 or 4? I don't know. See, that's the thing is, in Fallout 4 he feels more like fan service than anything else. Like, there wasn't really a purpose for him to be in Fallout 4. Like, at least here he has a function that's used as part of the story. But in Fallout 4, like, yeah, they do send him to blow a hole in the roof of the Enclave base, but... I mean, or sorry, of the Institute base. But couldn't they have also done that just as well with, like, a bunch of C4 or some mini-nukes or something? I don't know why they needed Liberty Prime to break into the Institute.
Is a lie. Democracy is non-negotiable.
Both primes are intentionally the same xenophobic stereotype, but he's thicker in force, so I prefer that one. That is a fucking amazing comment. Oh no, we lost a Brotherhood character that I don't fucking care about at all. Oh no.
Obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance. 0%.
Yeah, Liberty Prime would be best used as, like, obviously to take down some kind of, like, massive physical barrier type thing. Kind of like he's doing here. Or to fight a large army, like, again, like he's doing here. He doesn't serve that function in Fallout 4. Yeah, I'm basically just a camera with legs here. Can I even see where they're shooting from? Yeah, exactly, Rebel mode. Oh my god. Better yet, just reuse the Assaultron assets for Thickery Prime to save money. Why do you guys want thick robots? Where did the Enclave get howitzers? A good question for another time. Oh yeah, that's another criticism I forgot to put in the Fallout 4 analysis. They specifically go over your, have you go over your way to find nukes for Liberty Prime to use. There's a whole shit ton of nukes that you get for Liberty Prime to just throw. But the entire reason the Brotherhood hoards all this technology in the first place is because people used weapons like that and ended up destroying the world. Like, that just seems a bit contradictory to me. They don't want tech in the hands of idiots who will use it to destroy the world, but hey, we need 100 nukes for Liberty Prime to fucking throw like a football at our enemies. Also, yeah, that is something I mentioned in the analysis. It's the Brotherhood nuking the Institute made no sense. I can't even see any fucking enemies. I can't even keep up with Liberty Prime. This is maximum... Oh, I'm crouched. Why the fuck am I crouched?
Composition. Established stratagem. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance.
Oh.
Overcharge. Communist engaged.
There, I got a kill, guys. Yes, you would think the Institute would be the wet dream for a Brotherhood, but one of the characters in the Brotherhood in Fallout 4 even says something like, that place is a nightmare, their creations are a nightmare and deserve to be destroyed. We don't want to save any information from there. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Outside of the synths, which they could easily destroy that info if they wanted, there's other research going on at the Institute that they could absolutely use. They've got a fucking nuclear power... There's so much resource in the Institute, and there's no reason for them to blow it up. It's so frustrating. Yeah, that's a good point too, Bacon Minion. Yeah, it was Proctor Ingram who said the technology inside the Institute's horrifying, or whatever. I don't remember the exact quote. I know he just hates it. Oh god, that was a bad pose for you people talking about fucking thick Liberty Prime. It's only gonna fucking make your fantasies worse. Exactly, Rebel Mode. Like, that... Fallout 4 is just infinitely frustrating for shit like that. Just all this... all the decisions that make no sense. Where are you? Damn it, Fox, what are you doing? Who needs thick Liberty Prime when you have Fisto? What the fuck is happening in this comment section? Or chat, I should say. Thanks, Fox.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's
What
nothing
have
to
you
stop
worked
from
to
killing you this
achieve?
time. Let's end this. I beg to differ. The Enclave is at the height of its power. Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock to the Enclave for fresh water, protection, and a plan for the future. I am sworn to protect
Oh, God damn it.
presidency. The chain of command must be upheld. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Okay, here's the one. If I fail the speech check, I think this is where he tells me what his plans are.
You're in over your head. And no amount of talking is going to get you out of it. Once you're dead, we'll finish off this pathetic brotherhood and become the true saviors of the wasteland. This ends now.
The true saviors of the wasteland.
You again. There's
You again.
You're in over your head. And no amount of talking is going to get you out of it. Once you're dead.
Yes, I have played Fallout 76 and it fucking sucks. I played it at launch.
You again. There's no... You're... You... You're...
God damn it.
You again. There's nothing... I am sworn. That's not true. That plan was abandoned months ago. He would never go behind my back. You could have stolen the vial. It means nothing. It proves nothing. I am in charge here. I am the Enclave. Stop. Now? Are you out of your mind? There's nothing else to be done. We will push forward and we will prevail.
No, they were referring to, Mr. Burke when they said better... Oh. Better her than me. Better her than me that kill him. Now, I still don't think that makes much sense.
And you would just let me leave? How can I be sure? I suppose very well.
Okay, so I forget how to do it, but there's a way to get him to say what his plan for the Enclave is, or for the water purifier is.
You again. I can't see. There's no... You don't have to. You again. I can't say I'm... There's nothing to...
Yeah, the Powder Gangers do have more character development than Autumn does. And that's what's so fucking annoying. Like, you could have done so much with this character. He is less extreme than Eden. He wants to use the purifier to build support from the Wastelanders for the Enclave. He wants to rebuild the country. But that's never... They don't do anything with it. It's just fucking emptiness.
I am sworn to protect... I would... You're in... This...
God damn it. What an amazing final villain. 3 shots in a weapon I don't normally use, and he's dead. Fisto has more depth than Autumn. He also has more character development. None of this fucking matters now. I don't fucking care. Sure, why not?
Dr. Lee, it's Sarah Lyons.
needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now.
The whole facility can explode because reasons.
If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out.
Yeah, I hate how he calls it a hat, too. That's just so fucking reductive and, like,
So, what's
childish.
Draw straw? You're going to have to be quick about it.
Hey, Fox, do you wanna go in there and turn this on for me, Fox? I mean, you're immune to radiation, so surely there's no fucking contrived reason you would tell me that I have to do it.
I'm sorry, my companion, but, no. We all have our own destinies, and yours culminates here. I would not rob you of that.
Fucking amazing writing. I'm not going to rob you of your destiny to fucking die here for no reason. Thank you, Fox. What an amazing character. What an amazing game. You're fired.
Are you certain?
Yes, I'm certain. Fuck off. Just for that, I'm gonna... Really? Just for that, I'm gonna poison the water. Get fucked, Fox. No, we did it. We beat the game.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, and the lone wanderer ultimately surrendered to the vices that had claimed so many others. Selfishness, greed, cruelty. These were the values that guided a lost soul through countless trials and triumphs.
I didn't even kill the people
But
of
it was
fucking
not
Rivet
until
City.
the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind.
Hold on a second.
Sadly, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer agreed. Humanity would be preserved, but only in its purest form. The waters of life flowed at last, but the virus contained within soon eradicated all those deemed unworthy of salvation.
Yeah,
the capital wasteland, despite its progress, became a graveyard. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
Okay, a couple things here. You did the sacrifice to save mankind. It's like, wait a second, I poisoned the water though. Why is it telling me I made a sacrifice to save everyone's life if it's just going to say, but you poisoned the water and killed everyone? Like, those two things contradict each other. Also, yeah, fuck yeah, Enclave takes over everything. Having Autumn survive and appear later makes it seem like Bethesda is too lazy to want to write an additional character or hire another voice actor. There's another comment that's just near the top of chat for me. Bethesda should have added another throwaway Enclave commander to die in the Purifier in James's sacrifice, rather than have Autumn survive it in a contrived way. Yeah, exactly. They could have done so much and they just decided not to. What a retarded ending. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Come on, Fox. Come on in. Come the fuck in, you fat fuck.
Well, so much for celebrating.
What do you want?
Why couldn't you have stolen Autumn's super rat away from him? Good question. I have no idea. It happened
And
again.
so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child: selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues: sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
Alright, I wanted to be quiet during the ending there, again. Let's see. Yes, the values of ditching his child. Yeah, I know, right? It's like pure water and life for all, or genocide now! Nothing in between. Yep. Fantastic writing, isn't it? Are you going to stream New Vegas? I wasn't planning on it, but I suppose I still have a little bit of time so I can at least get started on it. But I was more doing Fallout 3 for a video that I'm planning. That I'm writing the script for. They could have made the syringe and injected himself have the FEV virus and that make him mutate like Frank Horrigan. Well, that's the thing. Autumn doesn't seem like a Frank Horrigan type character for me. He doesn't have that same mentality or mindset, so I'm not sure it would work the same way. Eden gave Autumn God mode. I know, right? Don't you have Broken Steel? Yes, I do. I disabled it for this playthrough. Well, for this stream, specifically. Because I wanted to get the permanent ending for the video. Because a lot of this footage is for the video that I'm doing. So who's actually the girl who left from the vault that Moira armored up the vault suit for? No idea. It's just one of those many things Bethesda decides to not explain. Fallout 3 and Skyrim have terrible endings. Yeah, fuck Skyrim's ending. Fucking lazy garbage. Not 200 endings, but more than in Fallout 4. I know, right? And Logan Looker's trying to give me item codes again. Okay. There's one thing... Let's see. The Capital Wasteland. There's one thing to do... Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I might not be able to do it. I might not... Where is it? Have you played the Outer Worlds? No, I haven't. It's not out on PC yet. Can we have a hint on that non-Fallout related video you mentioned before? What non-Fallout related video? Because I've got a number of them in mind. I just, not sure which one you're referring to specifically. Yeah, I killed Burke in this playthrough, fuck. Okay, luckily I rotated saves, so... Here we go, perfect!
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio.
My.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit. I sped through it too fast, god damn it.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio.
My. Well played.
The Enclave station comes in fine.
The one you mentioned on the community page, that's the Fallout 3 analysis video I'm working on. Oh! Oh, Burke was up there, god damn it. Okay. Just reading a couple comments here. The one from the... Yeah, I read that one already. Why is Megaton filled with water? It was a mod I made very quickly because I wanted to see what Megaton... God damn it. Because I wanted to see what Megaton would look like if it had been flooded. Megaton is designed like a giant toilet for Liberty Prime or a super mutant behemoth to come and squat over and take a big nasty shit in. I mean, Megaton would be the perfect place for them to do that. If only we could nuke Evergreen Mills. Well, that didn't turn out the way I thought it would. I fucked it up again, god damn it. Upload it to the Nexus. I'm not sure they would be accepting of it. What's the point of flooding Megaton? I don't know.
Welcome to 10.
Sounds like I'm going to have to do an Outer Worlds video once I'm able to get it.
Ah, yes, Mr. Burke.